Right, is that the sound back? Right, is that the sound back? It is. Okay. Apologies for that. I thought there was sound as normal because there was nothing saying the microphone was muted. For some reason, it must have. I don't know. I just basically it wasn't muted. I muted the microphone, unmuted it, and it's working again. So I don't know what happened there. I need to look into that. So sorry about that for anyone that's joined us the last couple of minutes. Quickly go back through the intro. Hello, welcome. Hope everyone's having a good week. We are back with Assassin's Creed. Get my games mixed up. We are back with Genshin Impact for livestream number 36 as we'll continue our journey through the game. I am now just going to double check the headphones are working correctly. We are continuing our journey to Inazuma. Yes. So we're continuing our journey to Inazuma with the plan to be to get there as soon as we can. We've got login rewards to do. I haven't logged in and done them as I said I would. We've got... Okay, for some reason now YouTube's playing up because the thumbnail won't stick. Write that one out. It's going well this evening, as you can probably tell. Why is the thumbnail not working? It's going well this evening. It's interesting. Everything else is loaded bar the thumbnail. What I might do is try that again. Technical difficulties, as always. There's always something causing issues. At first, the headphones wouldn't want to talk out loud, and now we're doing this. But yes, everyone's week's gone well. Thank you to those that joined us this morning for Assassin's Creed Black Flag. If you haven't watched the scheduled video, the plan is Freedom Cry DLC for Black Flag starts tomorrow morning. We're hoping to get it done. Thursday evening, we start Dawn of Ragnarok, the Assassin's Creed Valhalla DLC, and we are also hoping to run the DLC of both together at different times. That way, once they're both done, we can go straight on to Forbidden West, and then we'll be back on Assassin's Creed Rogue once that is all done. Right, YouTube seems to be working, my thumbnail is working. Let's actually do what we're here to do. So, last login rewards. Fragile resin claimed. There's a few things we need to do there. Right, there's loads of stuff we need to do. I'm just trying to work out our best. We still need to do commissions for the day. I want to get this mission finished while we're here. it makes sense that while we're here, we do this. So because of that, we'll just check our Prima Gem situation. 957. We're just 643 away from being able to do 10 wishes. It'd be quite nice to get another 10 wishes in. I'm not sure how long this stays for. That's the other thing. So, and also if we have a look, this is a tournament we're in the middle of doing. This is what we need to do. So as soon as we're away from here, we'll go off and do the commissions. The other thing I wanted to quickly look at while I was here is Divine Ingenuity. We have got 2 of these to do. And 3 of these to do. And that's 70 Prima Gems each as well. Okay, so we're going to continue from where we were last time. We're in the middle of the fighting tournament. We're about to find out who our final opponent is.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the 3rd round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent. Quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps.
All right, let's find out who he is.
I
Come on.
faltered for but a brief moment. But before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
So it didn't really give us any clues into who it was. We're going to speak to someone else now. The butterfly that I want to grab. There we go.
Hey there!
See if they're going to tell us who it was.
Guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
Definitely didn't master it if you got hit in the nose.
Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment, so I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
So yeah, we're not going to learn anything new
Thanks.
from him then.
I'll do my best.
We still really don't know who our opponent is.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
We haven't got
Maybe
any...
we can go talk to Beto.
Yeah,
Surely she's got to know something.
Someone's going to know who this opponent is. It's going to be someone we're not expecting, I'm assuming. Let's find out.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's weird not using them as a backup. Ask who our opponent will be in the final round.
And we do use a lot of combinations, and
be
obviously we
stronger
can't.
than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
It's vital that we make it in Inazuma.
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
I was going to say, I didn't actually
It
click
is
on
true
the
that I
samurai
am versed
kind of
both in literary
outfit.
and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill?
No, absolutely not.
I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel.
Exactly.
You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You have to know your enemy.
You betcha.
The more you know about your opponent, the easier it is to
Wait a
beat them.
second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
He's been watching us.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
So I was hoping to get this done, the final fight, and then we can go and do all the other stuff, but he obviously wants us to speak to him away. Now, let's have a quick look at the map, because he is actually near somewhere we can teleport. So what I'm thinking is, let's go and get our commissions done, and then we come back to speak to him. I thought we'd just do our final fight, which is where we left it last stream. So I was thinking we'd get that done and then commissions, but it's kind of going a little bit longer. So what I'm thinking is we quickly go off to do commissions, may not hand them in straight away, but at least that way we could then fast travel back and do this. We've also got the event to do, which I do want to make sure we get those done this evening. They're pretty quick and simple. And obviously we want to see if we can get to Inazuma tonight as well. So, commissions, where are we looking? Let's have a look. Thanks for the like, videos, much appreciated. Commissions, I can see 3. I can't see the 4th. Okay, let's do the 3 I can see. So there's 1 just down from here. So we'll quickly go and get the commissions done, then we'll head back and do that. I'm kind of, there's 3 different things I want to do, and it's just trying to get them done in the right order at the minute. Done. That's a lot to do for one night. It's a lot to do for 2 hours, to be fair. But it's, yeah, that's the plan for this evening. We're trying to get loads done. Right, this is Poetry Exchange. We've done this a few times. I don't really worry about reading it that much anymore, because she wants us to go and speak to the Hilly Child. Sometimes it's to read poetry. Sometimes it's just to get them out to talk, which generally ends up in a fight. Sometimes it doesn't. I've marked the lines where I'm not quite sure the meaning anyway. I'm sure I can't be too far off. I think this is probably going to end up in a fight again. It generally does. I think I blame her poetry for the fight. So we need to go and speak to the Hilly Churls. If we can impress them, there won't be a fight. If we can't impress them with the poetry, there will be a fight. We can glide. It's not called flying, it's gliding. Right. Let's pick the lions. Aseli, Dada, Mimi, Nunu. We'll start with that. I'm assuming we're not having a fight, but we'll see. Read the next one. Nini, Zido. I'm guessing at this point. There's no guarantee any of these is going to work. And it didn't. There we go. So, the Hilly Churls didn't like our poetry, as you can tell. So that's why the reinforcements have turned up. And now it's fight time. Can get Bennett to pack away there. Right, we can there. We need Bidu. While they're on fire. Nice overloaded reaction. Trying to keep away from them, though.
Power that ended Haishan!
Try and get the reaction we want. Overloaded reaction there, nicely done. Okay then. Right, one is down already. All because of the overloaded reaction.
Here we go.
To be fair, the second one is nearly down. Lost the reaction now though. We're back to Bidu. And the second one is down as well. That is basically commission complete. The only downside we've still got left to do quickly is take anything around and go back to the girl. Fairly quick and simple. We've got a busy time at the minute on the channel. We're back to a new episode of something a day. We're back to having... I don't need to go and fight them. I kind of went backwards and I probably shouldn't have done. Yeah, there's new content out on the channel every day at the minute on top of the live streams. We're back. Managed to get back to that, and we've got some interesting live streams coming up with the DLC to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We've got the DLC we're starting tomorrow morning for Black Flag as well. So we've got a lot coming up on the channel, and then we've got Horizon Forbidden West as well, not long afterwards. Right, that's the first commission of the day done. Need to get all 4 of these done fairly quickly if we still want to aim to get to Inazuma today. So that is that done. So second commission. We've got 2 over here, so let's go and heal over here first. Perfectly done. And then the commissions, I'm just aiming for the map. It's the only problem with the controller. It doesn't, whenever you highlight a certain part, it doesn't always do it on that menu. Don't know why. Okay. Let's grab the Snapdragon. They're not Snapdragons, they're Windwheel Asta. I thought they were Snapdragons for some reason. Right, commission down here. And that's another one done then. There's more. Always grab berries when we find them. Ignore the people trying to attack us. They can't catch us. We're okay. Right, this seems to be some sort of fight we're going to have over here. Defeat all opponents times 5. 5 opponents isn't too bad. Spreading evil commission. I've just realised something. We've changed to a Nemo again. I'm trying to do different abilities and they're not what I remember they are because we're not Geo anymore, are we? I think it changed for us, I believe, when we started the Road to Inazuma mission. I hadn't clicked that we'd still changed. I actually liked your Nemo character, to be fair anyway. Geo was okay, because of what we were used to. It wasn't too bad, but I did prefer being a Nemo, to be honest. Good evening, Kathy, how are you? I'm not too bad, thank you, not too bad at all. Looking forward to starting Freedom Cry tomorrow.
Freeze!
And looking forward to Assassin's Creed Dawn of Ragnarok on Thursday evening. I don't know if you saw the schedule, but it is scheduled in Thursday evening. Thank you for the like, otherwise much appreciated. Thursday evening, Dawn of Ragnarok. We are starting it. And hopefully it'll be as good as it looks. Ooh, I don't know what's there. Right, we are trying to do the Inazuma mission. We're also trying to do the missions and the event, as I haven't logged in when I said I would. Have we got a key to this? Yes, we have a Mondstadt Shrine of Depths key. There's a Shrine of Depths open. That means we can now grab the treasure inside.
Is this an answer from this world?
More Prima Gems. That's a bonus there. We've got a few more artifacts we can now use. We need to look more at our artifacts and change them around more often than we do. It's one of those things you just forget about, and then suddenly you think, "Oh, we're a little bit short on energy and attack damage. Maybe we should have a quick look." Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. And then you'll think, "Oh yeah, I really should deal with that." But yeah, I completely forgot we'd moved back to a Nemo. That happened, I think, last stream. Not by choice, if I remember correctly, it just changed us. I think it's because we're about to go to Inazuma. We are very close to it. you're ready for the Valhalla DLC. It looks incredible. I'm looking forward to it. 40 hours for us is probably more like 50 by the time we live stream. Yeah, I can't wait.
Get out of here!
It's been a long time coming. Get back to it.
Eyes on me!
Right, big guy should go down fairly simply now. We'll go back to Bennett. We've got the reaction from Voodoo's move. Plus Bennett's firefight as well.
Get out of here!
There we go, big guy's down. He is now anyway. He wasn't quite down when I said he was. Okay, 3 more opponents still to beat. They're incoming now. Big guy with the shield being one of them. They're running away for some reason. Come here. Where are you going? I'm here. Okay, where the mages are over here. Bennett's a little bit low on health there. Let's try and see if we can get him back in. And swap to BD at the same time, I think.
Let's light it up!
Nice fire swirl going on there. The guy is nearly there. He's being healed by the mages. That's annoying, isn't it? We need to have him down then. These two decided to interrupt then. Right, now he can't heal. Because they're down. Just him to deal with. So we do the Bennett Voodoo combination. He's got his shield back. Overloaded reaction there. This is the one reaction that I think we really excel at the minute. Voodoo's big move, followed by Bennett as well, just works extremely well. And there he is. 3rd commission of the day done and dusted. We're playing Horizon Zero Dawn, the first one. Oh, nice. Also got The Witcher 3. I know that's one of the ones we're still meaning to do at some point, The Witcher. Keep meaning to get to it. Obviously, other things come up and we end up doing those instead at the minute. It is on our list, but then our list is massive currently, so I think it might be a while before we get to The Witcher. Mainly because I know it's such a big, long playthrough. And in a way, I kind of want to wait until they do the PS5 upgrade that's coming some point this year, they've said originally. I kind of want to wait for that as well. Okay. Last commission. I don't know where it is. I did have a brief look when we was doing the other ones, and I couldn't see where it was. So, let's have a look. Can we find it? Main mission is back down here. That's not a problem. Just trying to scan. I can load. The easiest way of doing this is actually to load it up on the mission screen. To be fair. One small trip for Silly Child. So where are we looking? Down here. Oh, there we go. That's where we're heading. So we could heal over here actually, and then we'll head over. So get everyone healed up. We won't hand these commissions in straight away. I want to get the Inazuma mission that was in the middle of last stream finished. So we won't hand these in immediately, but we will have to keep an eye on time because we want to do the other event as well. The little dungeon trials, I call them. They're probably, that sounds about right. They're pretty simple. Collect the coins in the time frame. Pretty simple. We've done really well from previously. You tried the Dark Souls 3 made by the same people that made Elden Ring. What did you think? Not for you. I know. So obviously, I wrote the article on Dark Souls. I know enough about it. I've seen quite a lot of footage. I've not physically played it myself, mainly because it's never appealed to me. I like a game that's difficult, but I've always thought Dark Souls were difficult for the sake of being difficult, although that's their selling point. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. With the wind. But at the same time, Elden Ring looks interesting, I think, mainly because of the scope. It is such a big world that is there. It's so open. There's so much to do. I think that's what really interests me more than anything else. It's just the fact it's such an open world. that makes me think I really want to give that a go. But the lack of storyline is my biggest issue. I don't want that, I want BD. There we go. Big guys down. We just got the small ones to take out now. Let's deal with these. Four more to take out for the commission. I think we definitely swap characters really well now. I think we've got that down to a T, and reactions are really good. Most of the time. There are times, obviously, it doesn't time well. When I didn't realise we were a Nemo at the start when we loaded in today, that's an issue. But other than that, don't want to do him. Bidu. So this makes it easier. Bidu's big attack, Bennett, and then that combined. Generally, a really good reaction.
Get out of here!
You can see the reaction happening quite a lot there.
Get out of here!
Big guys down. That is the fourth and final commission done. That is that all finished. Right, I'm going to quickly catch up and chat, then we're going to head back to the Inazuma mission, and then we'll go and do the trials and everything else as and when tonight. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on time a little bit because I want to make sure we're getting done. But yeah, shame we didn't like Dark Souls Cafe. I think it's definitely one of those you either love or hate. Hello Simba, good evening, how are you? I didn't switch, it switched it for me. I loaded in this evening and forgot. It actually did it in the last stream, and I didn't realise. So I believe it switched us when we started the mission we're now currently on, which is to do with moving to Inazuma. But yeah, I didn't actually do it. It did it for me. And I don't know why. I'm assuming it's needed, but I didn't purposely change. Good evening, Crazy Irishman. How are you? It was really good this morning. I'm amazed we smashed the legendary ships as quickly as we did. But it means tomorrow we start Forbidden? I'm getting my different game names mixed up this evening, quite badly. We start the DLC for Black Flag tomorrow morning, yes. But glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. It does look good. That's the only reason I thought I might try it. Yeah, I think I'm quite happy to wait for Elden Ring until price drops, obviously. Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. Yeah, I'm more than happy to wait, and we'll see what happens when it comes out. Lack of story is my biggest issue, I think, but that may not be an issue if there's enough to keep you busy. It's kind of a game you have to learn by your mistakes.
Now that
Death
we're
is a learning curve.
let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Oh, so you already know. No wonder you didn't bring this up in the arena. I'm saying that the arena, because obviously we can't use elements in the fighting arena.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we
This is
met.
why he wanted us to
You've
move
known
away
all
from the arena
along.
to talk.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Well, we didn't think it was fair if we used them. That's why we didn't use them. Yes, but how did you know?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision.
I think that's the big thing, isn't it? We
And
haven't
not
got a
to
vision,
mention
but yeah,
your
we can do
incredibly
it.
complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
I will also say, now we know he's a samurai from Inazuma, I've noticed it more in what he's wearing. Before he mentioned it, I didn't actually realise that what he was wearing was that kind of outfit. It's only now he said it, I actually look at it and go, well, actually, yeah, it's obvious. I'm afraid I don't know either. All I did was touch a statue of the Seven. We're going to go for that one, because that's true.
Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learn to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
I'm not happy about the next options. It's all thanks to Paimon's knowledge, or it's all thanks to Paimon's companionship. I'm going to say knowledge, I suppose. I'm going to say companionship. That's what I'm going to say, because that's more true than knowledge. Paimon doesn't have a massive amount of knowledge, I believe.
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told them whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, he just naturally learned to use the elements through it all.
Just a natural, I guess.
Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me.
You're going to want us to do a demonstration, though.
Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
It sounds like we're fighting him. Only because I've seen what the replies are. Yes, Crazy Irishman I have. I mentioned him, I think, in the stream earlier on last week. But yes, me and Wolverine have been playing Sonic Racing. It's fun. We're not recording it. We're just playing. I made him his own little account so he can take trophies himself and stuff. So we're just playing on that. Whether we record or not, I'm not sure. It's very fast and phonetic, so I'm not sure how it would cope with being recorded. But yeah, we're just having a bit of fun on when we have time playing it. We're still doing Dirt 5 as well, to be fair. And now we're back to a new video every day of something. There's Dirt 5 video tomorrow and Thursday. But yeah, he's really enjoying the Sonic Racing. I think it's very weird. If you compare it to Mario Kart, I think it's a rip-off of Mario Kart. It's very fast and phonetic. You can't memorize the circuits because they change. Yeah, I'm not too sure on it, to be fair. The story's a little bit odd as well. Right, finally, a real battle.
Now then, let's test your skills.
I don't want to be an emo for this, I don't think, but we'll go with it. Defeat the monsters. Oh, these actual enemies. Okay. I'm assuming I shouldn't really switch to other characters, should I? If we want to see us in action, that'd be kind of cheating, wouldn't it? Right, 2 are down anyway. I know it is immune to some of our attacks. I feel if we change character, it kind of defeats the point of doing this. There we go. Oh, more! Where did you guys come from? Yeah, it's not really a test of our abilities if we can switch characters, so we won't. We'll stick to it properly, I think. Okay, time for the big one. We'll kill this one while they're up in the air. There we go. 2 are down, 1 to go. I suppose we could have switched characters, but it wouldn't make any sense. We were trying to test out and show him our abilities. To have used other characters would have kind of portrayed that, but I could see how people would to make that a little bit quicker. Okay.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you.
No one's able to tell us.
Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents.
In
other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attack should pose no threat to you.
Okay, thank you. I will not underestimate him.
Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
Oh, that's quite cool. So he'll answer any questions. I'll be curious to see what his answers are. We don't know much about Inazuma, to be fair. Just want to quickly answer chat. I know what you mean with Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima, I'm not even going to touch it. The only reason being, because it's just the multiplayer stuff, I don't want to do it because I haven't done the main story, so I don't think it will make sense. So I'm waiting to do the main story. It's on our list way down the line, but we'll do it hopefully sooner rather than later. But yeah, I don't want to touch the multiplayer because I've not done the normal. And Survival Evolved, I've looked at it previously, and I'm not sure on it, to be honest. I'm not one that wants to keep eating every 5 minutes just to survive. That doesn't interest me. But I might have a look at some point. But I've been no rush for it, to be fair. I see the Horizon Zero Dawn connection though, but yeah, it's too survival-esque. Like, you have to eat, you have to drink, all that stuff, and after a while it overwhelms you more than actually finding anything and doing anything, I find. But I know people that do enjoy it. Right, I'm indeed in, so please enlighten me about Inazuma.
So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients
People having their visions confiscated.
Supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electro visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
Does seem that way, doesn't it?
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Wow, I've got a feeling Inazuma's going to be a completely different area to what it seems
like
so far.
something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
I'm not sure. It's already a long time ago. I'm not sure if we have or not, to be honest. We've encountered so many different characters across the course of the game so far.
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
Let's go together. More than happy
Very
to
well.
head back together.
Let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Remember, we're not fighting the tournament for the vision, we're fighting for the ticket to Inazuma. So here we go. We've been trying our best to find out who our opponent is. Enter the arena to fight the final round. Follow the wind. This is why I was saying earlier. I don't think we've changed
Why isn't he here yet?
ourselves to be a Nemo. I think he did it for us for this mission. But anyone else who's played this will probably be able to tell me otherwise. But I'm
Never
pretty
mind.
sure
We can start by
we
making
didn't
your
do it
entrance
ourselves.
first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash. This is the final match.
I know who it is.
We've seen many exciting battles today.
No, I don't.
And
He
now,
stood
at
over there.
long last, the 2 finalists have emerged.
I thought we was going to be fighting the guy who's been talking to us about
Now,
Inazuma.
I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen him, his reputation knows no bounds. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Thus,
I've been waiting for this moment.
The traveling
I'm
hero.
sure everyone witnessed his thrilling match in the semifinals.
To be fair, everyone
But
else is using
today's
fists and we're
final
using a
round will
sword.
surely
a
take
bit
things
weird.
up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
Maybe they got the match time mixed up. Maybe they're too intimidated to show up for the finals. We're going for the match time. I'm not going to say they're intimidated.
We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
No, we don't want to
Wait a
postpone.
moment. Something doesn't seem right about
We want
this.
the tickets for Inazuma.
Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize.
Don't tell me they've stolen the prize.
Traveler, come with us.
So whoever it is, I think has stolen the prize. That's what they're hinting at. Check the vision box.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
There we go.
The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
Why would you leave
We don't
something
know
so
when it was
expensive
taken
just
exactly.
out for everyone to see? That's the thing, and not under guard.
I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
And also
No
cross
need
Captain
to worry.
Beto.
Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze.
He's going to ask the flowers.
The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would,
It's a bit of
please
a
come
weird
with me.
ending to it, isn't it? My opponent was a no-show anyway. Seems there's nothing else we can do.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come
It's a
with
bit
me.
anticlimactic. I
can
wanted
sense
that big
the
fight.
winds are coming.
They made out this character was going to be difficult to beat. Okay, we need to go to the wind's current location. Oh, this wind, I'm assuming.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance.
Right, we're using the
Ride the
winds.
winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Okay, I'm trying to use this bit to get across quickly. Challenge completed. There's someone here we have to deal with.
What made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
Okay, they're here. There's no point running away
The
from them.
moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
Where are they?
You'll see shortly.
Where they gone? There.
No escape.
Downside to this, we've battled one of these before. Downside, obviously, is they're very quick.
No escape.
Nice reaction there.
Power that ended Haishan!
Nice overloaded reaction as well there. Hey, Bennett. Move to come back. There it is.
So soon.
Come here. Come back. Back to Bennett. We are really overusing this reaction, but it works perfectly, to be fair. And there we are. They're down. We have got a chest on that. Lost a lot of health with the Traveller there.
Is this an answer from
Right,
this world?
where are we actually heading? So there's somewhere around the corner by the looks of it. Something on the floor over here, it seems. What have we got?
The winds are guiding us forward.
Thanks for the like, for the
The
much
culprit is on
appreciated.
the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound
So-
like?
We're heading across.
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but
I
I trust
guarantee
that you're
there
well
is.
prepared for such a scenario.
It would surprise me if there wasn't. Okay. Shall if we're actually going to make this on time. Challenge complete. I'm not sure what we're getting for these challenges, to be fair. Alright, a couple of water mages over here.
Get out of here! Teamwork is trick!
We needed to heal the Traveller anyway, so that would really help using Bennett there. There we go. A couple of ley line branches as well. And a chest. That wasn't actually part of the mission, it was just next to us. Alright. So there's something around here we've got to find.
Here. Get them.
There we go.
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected.
Treasure hunters.
In which case, please stand back.
Well, we're doing the fine. Where's he? I can't see it. He said please stand back, but it's not here.
Becomes. Have a little taste.
I actually think the Nemo Traveller is stronger than the...
The wrong test subject.
Right, we're going to speak to him, the one that stole it. I think the Nemo Traveller is stronger than the Geo. I just think we do better with him. Am I going the wrong way? We can actually do some mining over here. I know we've kind of gone away from where we need to. I just saw lots of ways of mining. It's worth doing it while we're here. Right, nice reaction. Let's get these down and then we'll go obviously and finish off the mission. There we go.
Finally done.
So, it's over to our right. Definitely gone the wrong way, haven't I? He's below us as well. I could have just gone back on myself, to be fair, by the end of it. Yeah, I went the complete wrong way then. Okay, they're just below us here. So, treasure hoarders stole the villain. Oh, there's a treasure chest here. Let's quickly grab this while we're here.
A reward on
Never
the
say
road.
no to any chests that we see laying around. Right, where are they? Down here. There we go. That's the guy we're going to speak to. Why did he steal the vision? Other than the fact it's obviously one of those things that's wanted.
How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate
Oh, so he's not been able to activate it.
then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze.
I'm really getting to like
Additionally, your
Kagehara.
chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely speed, stealth, and style.
I think that's putting him down a lot, isn't it, that?
You!
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine!
Haven't we
fine.
heard that before, though?
I admit
Visions
it.
pick people.
I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way.
He didn't
Since
stand
there
a
was
chance
no
because
use
he
in
was
trying
using
to
his
face
fist
you in the
and we had a
match,
sword, to be
I
fair.
decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
So you've got nowhere else to run now, just give it up. Hand over the vision. Let's be stern. Hand over the vision.
After all I went through to get it? I think not.
There'll be consequences if you resist any further. Just do as we say, and there'll be no further consequences. We'll go for there'll be consequences if you resist any further. I'm
I
expecting
know
a
an
fight.
empty threat when I hear one.
If you give it the vision, we'll let you go.
Fine. But you'd better mean it.
Okay.
It didn't activate once I
We
took
talked
it
him
anyway.
out of it in the end.
It's nothing but
I
a
did think we were
useless
having a
shell
fight.
to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
I actually really like Katie Hara now.
We don't need to go that far, do we?
His reaction is brilliant.
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
We'll fight then, happily. Obviously we can switch character, but again, it would be a little bit unfair if we didn't just fight him ourselves and win like that.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the
all a
gods
test,
do not
isn't it?
bestow their favor upon him.
Katie
Put down
Hara
the
is
vision
testing
and
him.
leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more
He wanted
punishment?
to see if
It's up to
someone who was close
Such
to
willingness is commendable,
dying
and
would the
fits the
vision
way of the
activate for
samurai.
them.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me.
And obviously
You
it didn't.
truly are generous.
The treasure hoarder leaves in a frenzy.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities
Exactly.
while the
Just
vision
a
remained
test.
in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the
To
vision.
be fair, he was
But unfortunately,
flying away from us
nothing
into the side of a
happened.
mountain with a Nemo energy surrounding him. So he didn't really have much time to activate it. So were you playing this all
Yes.
along?
I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening.
So that's what he was trying to see if he could get it to work.
After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
Happy to try. Let's see if the vision will activate for us.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
So why are you so attached to this vision, or why are you so determined to rekindle the vision? I'll go for rekindle. Because obviously it means a lot to him.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated faced divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenchukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
Wow. I love it when they do little scenes like that. I think that's incredible.
I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do as I please.
I really like him.
It's time we returned.
Yes. Let's go.
Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
So we're going to use the wind to get back by the sounds of it. Oh no, we're already back. There we go. Makes life easy. And Zuhan. Let's see what she...
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention.
That's not good for Beidou, is it?
Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Kind of a hollow victory, isn't it, really?
I thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
No, it's not the way to win.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
So we'll be able to travel to Inazuma now?
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made.
Okay.
In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
So we can't quite go straight away, by the sounds of it.
You'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Okay. Teleport waypoint unlocked. Chapter 2 prologue complete. Autumn Wind Scarlet Leaves achievement obtained. 60 Prima Gems. And we've got the Champion's Medal as well from the Crew Clash. Yeah, quite a few things there. So, we want to hand in commissions. We need to go and do the event. That's definitely the plan. Why? I just want to check something. So we did not change ourselves to be an emo. It did it for us. Which isn't a problem. I wanted to see if our constellations, so they are the same. So they do follow no matter what we do in terms of how we level up and how we change. It will still stay high. I wonder if we can do any more talents, because we've gained the materials. No, we're still missing some there. I'm missing there as well. That's not, well, it's nearly max, but not quite. Hello David, good evening, how are you? Thank you. Yeah, it's an impromptu few weeks off that we didn't want or plan for, unfortunately, but it happens. But yes, we are back. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's head to the quest area for the Divine Ingenuity. We've got 3 domains to do. They are pretty simple. Take the coins in the time frame, job done, 70 Prima Gems times 3. Because we're not far off having enough Prima Gems to do 10 more wishes. I don't think we're far off now. So let's get these quickly done. We'll go and hand in commissions. We'll have a look at where we're at with stuff. Both of these 2 have been completed. Maximum rewards. Oh. Okay, you've got to do those. Okay. So look out below is the new one. We've got 10 minutes and we're going to claim 100 adventure coins. Like I said, these aren't difficult. 70 Prima Gems every time. Nice and easy. Forward to the day when we'll play together. Yes, I know. We're going to need to organise it, don't we? Things got a bit silly for the last couple of weeks, but yes. I will aim to do a multiplayer then next week at some point. Is there a particular day that you're free next week around this time or an hour before now? But yeah, we'll aim to do it next week, so I can schedule it and do it all. I'm sure Simmer will jump in as well. Okay, let's start the challenge. 10 minutes, 100 coins. Why does that make us go down? Okay. Right, so there's coins there. There's water to avoid. That's a dead end. Watch out for this water. I've missed a few coins that I want to make sure we get. We want all 100 coins, that's the thing. 10 coins. Watch out for the water. All it's going to do is contain us. I'd say these are generally fairly quick and simple. Too high, that's not what I want to do. Okay, while we're grabbing these coins on our way down, although it won't go down with it until we do it down, there's a couple of coins that far left to go and do as well. Right, that's all them coins done. Can we climb that wall? No. Okay, so we do need to use this to get up. So you can't... Okay, I know what I'm doing wrong. You use these to jump over. There we go. And just down here, a couple of coins that we didn't notice to start with. They're done. Don't know yet, but yeah, sure, most of the time I'm always free. Nice, we'll sort it out then. Okay. No coins below us. No coins there. Was I meant to go high there? Possibly. Remember, if you reach the destination without all the coins, you have to redo it if you want all the rewards. So we've got to stay away from the destination. Right, we got those. Okay. No! Trying to get through these before these broke on us, really. Oh, I've missed it. Okay, so missed a few up there now. So we need to find where... Can't go that way. Trying to stay from the water as well. We need to find where we can activate... Messed that up as well now. There's a few things there. Right, so there's a few we need to go back and get. We need 100 coins before we finish. That's what I wanted. I missed it again. I've run out of juice. Won't let me activate that again now. Right, let's try this again, shall we? Okay, so I don't think it activates when we're doing that. There we... wrong way. Went the complete wrong way there. Right, let's try this again, shall we? There we go. So we're going to try and grab the ones we've missed. There's 2 here. Missed one there as well now. This is tricky if you want all of them. Obviously, I try and want to get maximum rewards in one go. We've got 6 minutes 35 left to go, which I think is plenty of time. Don't know if I've missed any more up here. There's one there. Is that the way we came in? It is indeed. Okay. So we've got one just below us here that we want, and I think we're all clear. There's one in the middle here. Is there any? Nothing up there. Yeah, we've got one here we need. Okay, I think that's all of them. Oh no, there we go. There's a couple there we missed. Didn't notice those ones there. It's not difficult, let's put it that way. Yeah, it's not too bad. Like I say, it's not difficult. So it means it's available for everyone. Everyone's able to take part and do something and get rewards, which is a bonus. But it's, yeah, the first few have been incredibly simple. I wouldn't say there's any real difficulty to it, that's the thing. Right, we have 45 coins so far. And there's more coins in here. So we're going to try and slide down in an order here to get these. Missed one. Oh, that's annoying. I missed one there. There's no more here, it doesn't seem. We need to find the bush that will allow us, there we go, to get back up. So yeah, just have a quick look around, make sure there's no more hiding away. Don't think there are. We need to try and get that one we've missed. What do you think about it though? How are you finding it? You high enough? Oh, I've just missed it. That's annoying. We're just a little bit too slow there. Wrong way down. Got to keep it on time. I don't want to really run the time too short. Okay, I don't know if I can get this way. There we go. Final coin done. So now we just need to go towards the doorway. Just down here. As I say, we're keeping on time. Right, this one seems to be a bit more interesting. That's the final. I think we're near the final room, to be fair. I don't know why we need to go so high though. We could have just floated down there. Okay. So there's the final part. Want to avoid going too soon to there, even accidentally. There's a couple there now. 100 coins for max rewards. Oh, sent me up. Okay. I missed a couple there as well. If we get 100 coins and there's some left over, we know we can come back. So it's not a massive issue. There we go. So, 78, we've got 3 minutes 18. We're okay. But yeah, this is probably the most difficult I've done so far. This is the third one. Right, that coin's gained. Where else have we still got some left? There's one over here. There we go. And then if we, I think, smash down. 86. Obviously, I don't want to touch the end here. There's 2 there. 88. I'm missing 10. Where am I missing 10 of the coins? There's no more left in here, it seems. I'm not sure where I've missed them. 10 seems like a big number to have missed. Can't see them anywhere. They're definitely not below, are they? So we're not going to get maximum rewards because we haven't got all the coins. I thought we got all of them in all the places we went to, so it's a bit weird. That's something I'm missing. Obviously, we can't go back up there. But I'm pretty sure there wasn't any coins there either. Interesting. There's definitely nothing else in there, so I don't know where the final 10 are. The Prima Gems are the big rewards, and we've got those. So let's finish them. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get all the rewards, because we didn't get 100 coins. No, I didn't see any we missed either. It's weird, that one. Right, we'll do the second one, and then we can get all the Prima Gems, we'll go down to commissions, we'll look where we're at then, and decide what's next. Okay, so fourth one now. The exit's up there. Like when you run for the coins, I want to see some real speed. So 10 minutes again, obtain 100 coins again. 2 ways to go, it seems, between the first square and the second. It seems you have a choice of direction, but I'm assuming you have to venture on both. Looking at that. Why has that disappeared? Oh, there we go. Okay. Don't want to go too low down. Although I think we've probably been heading up. It did say the exit's up on this one, didn't it? Right, we'll grab the Electro gem just in case. Over here there's coins. Yeah, this one is... they're all fairly simple. It's never a bad thing. As I say, it just makes it accessible to everyone. Right, any coins that we missed around there? I don't think there was. Although I think we have to go out that way. So where are we heading out? That's the question. I think we need to use this to go higher, don't we? There we go. Okay, so this is where I think we saw the choice. Trying to avoid the water at the same time and grab the coins. There we go. Now, I don't want to obviously leave without getting all the coins. Did we grab them all? There's an area here. Doesn't seem to be any... ah, what's up there? I mean, there's coins up there. So I did say this had 2 ways to go, didn't it? Obviously, if you miss coins in one... although the 100 coins isn't a big deal. It's just a few rewards you don't get. Trying to make sure we've not missed anything. Okay. I think we're okay. You gonna send me up? No? Okay. Right. Start. Right, so we know we need to go and get this over here, it seems. Got myself trapped in the disappearing floor. That's helpful, wasn't it? Let's try again. Right, so I think we definitely cleared all the coins here. Now there's 2 ways to go. That's a little bit of a worry because we just don't know what we're going to miss. Right, where are we heading? I don't want that one. There's nothing on the floor down here, is there, other than obviously activating another one of these. There we go. We may have to double back on ourselves, see if we can get all these coins. There may not be none missed, to be fair. It may just be a choice and there's no consequence. That would be very unlikely. There's the disappearing floor. Have a quick look back this way. This is why we could have gone. I've got a feeling there's nothing here. No, there is no coins. Oh wow. So it doesn't matter which way you went, both had no coins. Interesting. Okay, what do we need here? That's the final bit across there. Coins here. What are we at? 48. It seems like we've got very few coins at the minute. I don't know what that is, but it does feel like we're 66 now. It does seem like we haven't got very many. Right, there's 2 through here. I didn't quite make the coins there, did I? Wasn't the way I wanted to go. Let's try this again. Where's the ones that are going to help me up? There we go. Key gained. Right. Key gained? Coin gained, I should say. Okay, looks like we're heading out this way now. As I say, it's not difficult, it's just working out where all the coins are, I think is the hardest part. I'm not going to be high enough to get to that one, am I? Okay. The 100 coins doesn't matter as much as passing in under 6 minutes, to be fair. 6 minutes is what you need to finish. Right, nothing else here. More coins. Okay, so that's got a pulse, and we need to jump over the pulse. Put this near us. Floor back, there we go. Right, we've got to dodge the water. Get the coins. And there's the end. We're not going on the end just yet. There's more coins just here. Ah, I missed all of them. Didn't line up correctly. There we go. We are at 100 coins. We are done. Maximum rewards for that one. One to do. So a number of collectible rewards, commissions. We'll see what time's left of the stream. We should still be okay time-wise. One more to do, and then we've done the event, essentially. Let's have a look. Fastest finger first. 10 minutes to gain 60 adventure coins this time, and it's in a big open space. Thank you, David. But we messed up one of them because we didn't grab the 100 coins on one of them, but we also didn't see them, interestingly. Okay, so coins are everywhere, 10 minutes, 60 coins needed. I'm just trying to work out the best pattern. So we've got pattern here. Again. Fly across to these ones. Line it up correctly when you go down. There we go. So all those gained. Where are we off to next? Straight across here. Grab these ones. And line up. Sometimes lining up from above is difficult. So the next one we're going across here. This is going to be tricky to get all of these, I think. We've got 15. I'm too low. Far too low for that one. Okay. I didn't quite get a plan. Fastest finger first. It's really sus. Fastest finger first was a lifeline on a TV show in the UK. Called Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Strangely enough. I think we got them all in one. I think we did get them all in one there. We did indeed. Okay. There's a few coins here. 2 and a 2. And we're back up again here. Okay, we've got a platform down there to look at. There's a coin just down there as well. I think the number was 60 for this one, unlike the 100. Nearly got in the spikes there. Needed to stop in time. Okay. I think we need to go up and then down across there. I'm thinking. Yeah, I think the magic number this time is 60. Don't do that. We obviously need to get across to there, which I think. But it's not going to go any higher than that, is it? Okay. You can climb up the edge, that's a bonus. Oh, a TV show, yeah, my innocent mind was thinking about that as well. I knew your mind wasn't thinking about that, to be fair. Yeah, I knew exactly that wasn't anywhere near your mindset then. Okay, so that's 45. We're missing 15. Ooh, they could be anywhere. Right, 15 missing. We've cleared that kind of side, I think. So I think we're heading over here. We haven't really done much of this bit. So 15 to go and then we can finish. Or 10 minutes go is up before we finish. Right, there's a coin down here, 2 down here in the maze. It's a maze, isn't it? So, check out all the angles, make sure we've not missed anything. Through the spikes. Okay, definitely nothing else there now. We know where the finish is, it's in the middle. Right, there's only a couple of coins here, isn't there? There we go. And then we're being battered by... battered? Maybe wrong wording. Being stopped from going anywhere by the wind. I could have gone around a different way to be fair. This is now also going to freeze us. And 60 coins done. We are finished. We've just got to get to the exit. We are finished in here. Right, how are we getting to the exit? That's the question. So onto here. Onto there. And then... can I make it in one? I can. There we go. This event done. Let's go and claim our Prima Gems and our rewards. You can hand in commissions as well. Okay, a few things to quickly hand in. Bear with me a second. Just need to get rid of the spam. Sometimes the spam bot works, and other times for some reason it doesn't work. Don't understand. There we go. So, let's collect all our rewards. First one completed, second one completed. We didn't... Oh, we did gain all of them. It was 80 coins. I thought it was 100. But it wasn't then. So I was wrong thinking we were short on coins by 10. I thought the third one needed 100. It didn't. That is a big bonus then. So I think that's every reward gained on the whole thing. Lots of Prima Gems, lots of Mora. Always happy with Prima Gems and Mora. Okay, we'll have a look how many Prima Gems we've got left once we've had in commissions. That's a decent amount of rewards right there. I'm not trying to go there. I want Battle Pass. Annoys me when it does that. Okay. So we've got rewards on the Battle Pass to claim. I think we've also done something. There we have. Complete the fastest finger first challenge in the event. We've done that. So we've leveled up a Battle Pass level 3. Let's have a look. We're going to claim our rewards. We obviously don't pay for the Battle Pass. We're only getting 3 rewards. So that's better than nothing. There we go. So, am I saving up? What Prima Gems? What I try and do is wait till we've got enough to do 10 wishes in one. I just think that's a better way than to keep every time you've got 160 Prima Gems doing one wish. Seems a bit of a waste of time. So I always try and do 10 at a time if we can. So I try and wait until we've got 1600 or the equivalent in terms of wishes in general, and then do it all from there. I just think it makes life easier.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Okay.
What can I do for you, traveler?
We've got to speak to her about travelling to Inazuma. I wanted to hand in our commissions, but we've got to wait a second.
Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux Fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
It seems their intel has arrived.
The fleet has nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway.
That tells me we can leave any time.
Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Absolutely. So we should have enough time to head there today.
The captain insists upon.
Just to at least see it for the first time.
I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
Grab a teleportation point would be quite nice.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
I wouldn't say every day. I don't come on every day.
Well,
but,
if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy
Just you have to
now.
wait for Venti to complete your team.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor.
His
Now that
Re1
I've
will come
delivered
off
my
the Raiden
message,
Shogun.
I'll be
Oh,
heading
really?
back.
Well,
The ship is currently
I
anchored
think
off of
every month
Cleanstone
when they do the
Forest.
banners, we do tend to have enough,
Thanks for coming
at
all
least
this way to let us
2
know.
lots of 10 wishes generally.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
So we might be alright to still do this one as well, to be honest. I don't know. But definitely advice we'll take on board, for definite. Okay. Before we go and do that, handing commissions.
Thank you for completing today.
Okay. There we go. More Prima Gems, more rewards. Ignore our adventure XP because obviously we can't level up at the minute. Mainly because I refuse to, because I think it's going to be horrendous. Okay. Expedition rewards gained. Character's already out. Lisa can go. I probably should have waited because we may even unlock another one for Inazuma. Once it's been there, but this will do for the time being. Okay. We haven't long had it. We got Kiki in our pity. Probably around 20 wishes ago. Maybe less than that. 10 or 20. So yeah, we're miles off another pity pool now. So the next mission is setting sail. Board the anchor and find Bidu. We have got lots of side quests as well to do at some point. We need to really work our way through these. Some of them have got quite a lot of Prima Gems as well. So we've got lots of these to do. Plus, there's also, if we look in Inazuma on the map, if we look on the map, I don't know if they'll show up. There's also loads of side quests around here. Once we get near, they actually show up. There's lots of side quests to do. Prima Gems, where are we at? We're at 1,334 Prima Gems. We're 266 away. 266. That's not too bad. Let's have a quick look in the shop because I may be able to solve that issue. And we may get 10 wishes right now. If we go across to Stardust Exchange, 75 is 140. I think we've got enough for 10 wishes now. Because we can buy the Intertwined Fate with 165. We buy 2. And that's 160 and 160 is 320. Which is more than what we need premium. So actually, let's do 10 wishes. Because we've got enough to do it. With them 2 wishes on top of the Prima Gems. Yep, we have enough tonight for 10 wishes. Our wishing is horrendous. Our luck is horrible when it comes to wishing. We never ever get anything decent. But you never know. So we should get another 10 wishes again by the time this finishes. Actually, 18. That's 18 hours for that. But yeah, we have a good chance. 10 wishes we're going to do right now. Let's hope for something good. I don't know what I actually want or need, but something nice would be good. Good luck, thanks. Yeah, our wishing has been horrendous recently. So, 1,280 intertwined, the 8 intertwined fates. Let's see what we get. Thank you, Menace. Okay. Harbinger of Dawn. Ferrous Shadow. Oh! 4-star Sacrificial Greatsword. I don't need a sword. I need a spear more than a sword, to be honest. Okay. Slingshot. Harbinger of Dawn. Sharpshooter's Oath. Harbinger of Dawn, Slingshot, Emerald Orb, Sharpshooter's Oath. So 10 wishes, and we got a 4-star sword. Annoyingly, I know it's a claymore, so Bidu may be useful for that. I don't know what I think she's got a 4-star currently. After damaging an opponent with an elemental skill, the skill has a 40% chance to end its own cooldown. So very similar to what we use for Bennett. Absolutely close to the 5-star character. We've only got one, and that was Kiki. And that was our pity, I think. But yeah, that's similar sword in terms of refinement rank that we use for Bennett. So it automatically the cooldown for his skill ability disappears quickly. So it might be worth looking at that Bidu. But other than that, nothing fantastic. unfortunately. What I will do in the shop, while I remember, because I keep forgetting to do this, how long we got? Oh, 24 days to be fair. I might buy these now, but we're not going to use them, obviously, until we have enough to do 10 more wishes. I don't want to miss out on having these, that's the thing. Okay, there we go. So let's have a quick look at the greatsword on Bidou. So Bidou's current weapon is the prototype archaic. We actually forged this. So I don't think the other one's going to compare, to be honest. But it's our second 4-star weapon. Yeah, I don't think it's worth changing. Because obviously this is refined. It's not refined actually, it's refined rank 1. That would be, that's also leveled up to level 50. It'd be interesting to see if we could actually get that, how far we can get it. I know we can buy a spear. We don't actually use Xiangling, who uses one. But it's the one weapon we've not really gained that I wanted early on because of Xiangling. And we've not really gained it. You can buy one that increases your critical damage though, that's quite cool. But yeah, maybe we need to look at enhancing that, comparing it to obviously Beidou's current one, and just see the better. Because obviously currently her attack's high, but would be better with an energy recharge because her and Bennett are big reactions. So that's probably something to look at, but not for the minute. We want to get to Inazuma, so that is what we're doing. Wrong button. Does that to me all the time. Setting sail is where we're off to.
Error.
And I think we need to use Kaya to get to the ship, annoyingly. Annoyingly, we can teleport to the ship. We couldn't teleport to the ship before, we can now. Now, we have found a few things hidden away on the ship for us to collect. Previously, there was a load of treasure chests. Don't think there's anything else left to find in the ship, though. I'm just looking to be sure. Always got to look around just in case there's something we've missed previously. But yes, this looks like we're about to set sail for Inazuma.
Time to set sail.
Talk to Bailey. We will. Just checking there's nothing I've missed. It's so easy to miss a treasure chest somewhere. Right, I don't think we have. I think it is time to speak to Beidou. And let's see if we can get to Inazuma then. This was the plan tonight.
Finally made it.
We've managed to do two of the three things you wanted to do tonight.
Storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
Apologies, Captain.
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
I wouldn't say I'm excited. I'm interested to see what it's like. I know Cass, who joins in the streams a lot, has talked about it quite a bit. Not story-wise, but what it looks like and stuff. But yeah, other than that, I wouldn't say I'm excited. I'm interested. Because it sounds such a different place to everywhere else I've been so far. Leeway and Mondstadt, I think, will be nothing like it. I think that's more of the excitement, I would have said. Right, anchors are coming up. Sails are at full mast. And off we sail. As I say, we've still got exploration to do in Mondstadt and Leeway. We've got side quests to do. We'll always be flitting back and forth between all the places we can go. It's quite nice when it's done. If Cass knew we was doing this now, he'd be annoyed, I think. After braving the raging thunderstorm, the Alcur finally comes to you. Yeah, he said we needed to level up a lot more before we got to Inazuma. Whereas I don't grind, so we're going to see how it goes. But as I say, we can go back if needed. Complete side quests and that kind of stuff. Do we know, David, do you by any chance know when the next area is coming? I haven't looked it up. I probably could just look it up real quick, but what ask?
Oh, hi there. So, you finally made it.
FOMO's
You
here. We
sure
have
kept me
FOMO.
waiting,
We just haven't
Captain.
used him yet. Even after you got 100 in the Zoom on 100%, it feels weird. Why does it feel weird?
And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say,
Yeah, I think we
honored
pulled
guests.
FOMO in the last lot of 10 wishes, and we haven't used him at all. We haven't even leveled him
You
up.
can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather
Arena
still
will be in
caused
the
some
chasm
delay.
2%. Oh, okay.
Now then, let me introduce everyone.
Chasm, I meant
This is
chasm.
Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
So we actually pulled FOMO before we
You
knew
don't
who
know
he
how
was.
long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
He knows who we are.
No need for introductions.
Yeah.
Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these Outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
I knew he was going to say he knew us before he knew us.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these
So
parts.
this is the island before
If you run into
Inazuma.
any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh,
She does indeed.
Kazuha.
Until
FOMO
next
doesn't
time,
do much.
traveler.
No, I didn't want to waste
Remember
the
to give
upgrade
it your
materials on
all,
him. He doesn't
no matter
improve us
what
at this
perilous storms you may encounter.
point. Look forward to seeing you again.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
Fair seas. You have to laugh at Paimon sometimes. Okay,
Well
so
then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
yeah, we're not going to be getting to Inazuma straight away.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
We are bending them a little bit. Right. Another achievement done. It's actually clear that I didn't take the achievement from earlier either, so I just thought, why that popped up? It's clear them both. There you go. All achieved. Well, better you fair to lightning because you're so much when I burst one. Oh, really? Okay, so the conference pick over here. What we got? Lavender melon. It's a new item for us. It is indeed.
Light.
Always like picking stuff up. Whenever I see something shiny, I have to quickly stop a second and just grab it. I didn't want to speak to him. Didn't need to speak to him. There we go. Okay, let's go and register ourselves. Obviously, keep a lookout for chests and anything we can pick up. Chests are a big thing if we can find any. We'll aim to get registered. We've got about 20 minutes of the stream left. Whether we get in Inazuma today, I don't know. We may finish on this island by the looks of it. Depending how long we're going to be here for. I need to spend some time, probably off stream, so it's not boring for you guys, actually going through some of our equipment and stuff and getting rid and upgrading some bits. I don't like doing it on stream because I think it's just really frustrating
Please
and
state your
boring
name,
for people.
identity, and the purpose of your visit.
Thank you for the like, much appreciated.
Except you, Toma.
If you do side quests in Inazuma, you will understand. Okay.
You must be.
We try and do side
new
quests. We've
here.
still got lots to do though in Monsam Leeway as well.
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
If we have to declare goods, do we need to declare the other 3 characters that we can swap in and out of fights with? Because we're kind of carrying them a little bit. We are here to trade wine and ore. We're here to find my sister. I always generally say we go with honesty. Well, that's a bad thing, I don't know. But I generally always try and go with honesty. So we're here to find my sister. Let's go for that.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting...
Didn't work. Honestly, didn't work.
My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
FOMO digging us out of trouble there. So yeah, maybe honesty wasn't the best policy after all.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Thanks, Loma. Very kind.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency.
Outlander Affairs Agency. One thing we do need is
They
some
only
sort of
check entry
teleportation so we can go
permits
back and forth.
If you want to remain on
missions for
Rito,
tomorrow night and
there's a
stuff like that.
process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma.
Didn't work. Honestly, didn't work. No honesty
force.
anymore. I'll still try it, but obviously
Not
it didn't
even on
work,
Rito,
did it?
where they've established an outsider settlement.
Okay. Welcome or not, we don't have a choice. My journey must go on. I like this more of a Pokemon reference, isn't it? My journey must go on.
I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
I'm curious to where we are on the map as well. We haven't looked. Let's have a look now.
Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
I'll let Boma stop talking first.
Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
We had heard of it, I think. It's been mentioned previously. So on the map, let's just zoom out. Oh, it is. Okay, this is what I was curious to where we roughly were in conjunction with Mondstadt and Leeway. So we're actually here. So this is the Leeway Harbour. So we're southeast. Wow. We need statues of the Seven, though, to reveal the map. There is one nearby. How close it really is, it's a bit difficult to tell, isn't it, when you have a look on the map, to be fair. Ah, we're right near it. 23 metres, in fact, so we're here. Oh, that's not the one we wanted. That's teleportation, though. That does help us. It means we can come back at any point when we swap and choose and do different things. So there was one there, but I've got a feeling it's going to be a little bit too far away for us, maybe. I want to open the map up. It's always nice being able to see what you're doing. I've got a feeling, though, it's going to be too far away. Or maybe it's not. Or maybe it is, I don't know. No one's stopping us going anywhere, so there's a bonus. So, okay. Thought for sure someone was going to stop us. No, it's up there. There we go. At least then we can heal nearby if we get into any sort of trouble. Now, I don't know if we're going to now change type. Statue of the Seven. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. There we go. This is the island unlocked. So Inazuma must be further down here, obviously. And this is Narukami Island. So there's a few things to do here. Lots of things to explore, have a look at. A wave rider. Nice. Oh, this will be the Inazuma City. So we have a guild there as well. Inazuma looks rather small when it's covered. Yeah, well, yeah, it doesn't look a massively large area. I suppose when it's not uncovered, in comparison to say here, it may look completely different. So quite a lot to do. There's an island off here that needs us to grab teleportation at some point. We saw a post on the internet where they showed us the entire map. It's literally huge. So we can say we only explored maybe 10-15% till now. With so many nations left. Oh, right, yeah, they've said they're supporting the game so much further, aren't they? But that's the thing, exploration for us, we've got so much exploration still to do. Even in Mondstadt, if you get to a certain, you know, for Starfell Valley, it's only 47% complete in exploration. Galsalong Hill is 64%. I don't think any of our exploration places are 100%, and yet I enjoy exploring. There is so much still to see, and with the new areas they're going to add, there's a lot to come. Okay, we can now be an Electro. And we've done this previously. We will always be the ability it thinks we should be. So we were Geo until it changed it for us back to a Nemo. Was a Nemo at the start. We should resonate, words out, with Electro. I like being a Nemo, but I do want to try Electro. Trophy achieved: Electro unlimited power. You need to do every puzzle. Yeah, I do enjoy the puzzles as well. There we go. We are now Electro. So us, Beidou and Bennett working together will be a brilliant team. That's also where I kind of think maybe we need a spear for Xiongling. Another put Xiongling in, or we could upgrade Thoma maybe. Someone swap Kaya out, 2 fires, 2 Electros. Maybe that's too one-sided. There we go. The Traveller is now an Electro. So if we have a quick look at... Although now we've lost all their constellations, haven't we? I forgot about that. Talents. Oh, talents now will need doing as well now. I didn't even realise that would be the case. Every side quest that was there as well. Oh wow. Better play Genshin like Sword Art Online in VR mode. Oh, in VR, that'd be incredible, wouldn't it, in VR? No Man's Sky did VR, and from what I've heard, it's amazing as well. But yeah, so all our talents have lost their abilities. They've all dropped. And I haven't got enough to upgrade these ones, annoyingly. That's a worry. And I don't know what our skills do. We'll have to get into a fight and find out. That would be interesting. Let's grab the lizard. We'll get the lizard. Well, the lizard tail, anyway. Okay, let's go and do what it wants us to do. Let's go and hand in our documentation. Processor application as well. I may regret changing to Electro. I don't know. I really like the Anemo, but then I did get used to using Geo as well. Geo actually grew on me. Wasn't a fan to start with, but over time, definitely grew on me. Okay, there we go. Let's process our application with Eureka.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
I don't think we've got much choice, have we, really?
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million Mora.
What?
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
2 million Mora. Paul is just trying to chill after a long day. Every time I see something that we can pick up, I have to pick it up.
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr.
She doubles the
Toma,
price because of Thoma.
By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 Mora total.
Okay, that's still expensive, and that's one of our answers. But that is a major discount at the same time. Another answer. Let's haggle. That's still quite expensive.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 Mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf.
600 Mora definitely should cover it.
How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
So, 2 million down to 600. That definitely went in our favour, that, didn't it? So it's processed smoothly. Agency. And we have now residency then.
She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
I think it's about more than the Mora, or it reminds me of someone else's strange relation with Mora. It does remind me of someone else. There was someone else who we had with us quite a while, whose relationship with Mora, in the fact they never had any on them.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make.
Well,
so when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're
That's not very nice, is it? All these
Exactly.
people wanting to come
it's
here
at
and
times like
leave
this
milk
that
them for the
having a
money.
local friend really comes in handy.
That's blatant oppression against Outlanders. Does anyone push back? See if anyone does.
But when you're an Outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this close nation era, there's very little that can be done about it.
People do try and push
the
back,
most that
but
overseas
obviously they're
merchants can do to look
outmatched.
after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
So how would an Outlander ever get to meet? Raiden Shogun feels further away from them than ever. No, I don't think it feels further away. We're further away back in Leeway. So we're closer now than we were.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
So that may well be, or I still have to find a way. We're determined to do what we need to do.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
I don't think it'll be that simple. We're hoping, but it probably won't be.
And is that likely?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
That's perfect.
Wow, the Rito Fixer's better connected than we thought.
It's not always simple, though, is it?
All the resources I have at my disposal, but it could be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price. You understand?
Not you too.
It's all about money, isn't it? Always about money.
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora.
Okay.
In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
We can definitely help others.
I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
The fixer works in mysterious ways. So what's the job? What's the job?
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind.
We're not. We're agreeing with you.
Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Carisio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
I think you will be able to finish the game eventually, but they're still adding areas to the game. So at the minute, no. You can obviously get to the point there's nothing left to do at the point you're at. But, so yes and no is the answer really. Okay, so we're looking for understand the member's situation. There's also, that's one we've unlocked already. Let's speak to the shop. At age 78. Dear customer, you're also interested in a nation... Not really. Let's find out what it is. Have you ever heard of it? No. It's a speciality from our Sumera, the grace of Lesser Lord Kusanali. No matter how barren the land or dreadful the climate, a small amount of it should still work wonders. What's the theory behind that product? Well, it must be an elemental power within which grants the land more vitality. And then that... I'm not a researcher, so I can't really explain it well. Anyway, we the Sumeru locals all use this stuff for farming. Its effects are impeccable. It's perfect either for your own use or as a gift for your family and friends.
I'm not used to it at
It's
all.
not really helping. I thought we spoke to him and may get some ideas. Here we go. President of the International Trade Association. Let's speak to Karishi.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association.
It's still under work in terms of still adding
the
to
Outlander
it.
Affairs Agency
But the
took
bits
you for all
that
you're worth,
you
I
can go and do
suppose.
now, there's Mondstadt, Leeway, and Inazuma that we're just in the middle of unlocking. They're there to be done. They're not half built. You can do everything in them areas that are there. This game is always under update. By the time they will start reworking characters. Yeah, so yeah, they could probably keep updating it so it's incompletable. Yeah, you are right in that respect. We have seen only 10-15% of the entire map. That's true, there's so much more to add. But I like the fact that you're never going to run out of things to do. Whether it's exploration, missions, side quests, there's always something. You can drop in for an hour on your phone or on PlayStation like I am or PC and spend an hour just exploration or, you know, clearing things. So that's quite cool. To you very nearly, luckily we had a friend with us. We had a friend.
Good. That's a relief.
We are drastically running out of time for tonight as well. Just realised
or
the
you'll
time.
find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku Decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
You think this will be too big
But
to
it's
get
not
into
the root cause of our
after
woes.
some time?
The
I think it'll be
Decree
daunting
might
for new
restrict our
players.
scope of activity. But in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence.
I think, yeah, once all the different places are put in,
what's
currently
really
it's 3.
squeezing us Outlander
Say they get to
merchants dry
6.
is
That may
those
then become a bit
grubbers from
too
the
much for
Conjo
someone
Commission.
new. You'll look at it and think it's very overwhelming.
Commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on Rito, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of
Oh
it.
yeah, the whole gameplay pretty much. That's if you can get to the end of the story before the updates hit.
They just
you're in
issued
a better
new
position,
tax
aren't
decree
you?
recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
So I'm trying to listen to the conversation at the same time. Crystal Marrow.
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher.
That's an obvious thing that would happen though. If he's really sought
Now there's
after.
only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Wow.
Isn't that what they call
That is indeed a monopoly.
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to.
Wow. Someone's really taking advantage of the situation, aren't they?
It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
Can't you discuss the situation with the Kanjo Commission?
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
Try our best to negotiate with the Kanjo Commission. The vendor does sound like a fishy character. We'll go for the vendor.
That vendor...
Go on, that's who he is. Let's go and have a word.
I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point
I do
he
need to catch
stopped
him in chat. I'm
contacting
just
us.
trying to get through
I have
this
no
bit.
idea where he sources
And we
the
do
stuff.
need to stop in a second as well because
Well, it
I
definitely sounds
can
like
feel
he's
the
being unfair.
tablets kicking in, which isn't good. I'll start
We could
slowing
go
my
talk
words
to him and see
shortly.
if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down.
He may indeed.
If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Okay.
Got it. We're on the case.
So we know what we need to do. As I say, we do need to finish in a minute because I am massively running out of time. Let's just quickly catch up on chat. They said the game was 1/3 finished, so before 2030 they'll finish it. Wow. Yeah, it will definitely take months. Like I say, I think if you can keep up with it when it's released, if you're, say you finish all of Inazuma main story, and then when the new one drops, you start it straight away, it's not so bad. It would be so cool to finally meet a sibling and fight together side by side against a god she could be a supporter for us. How cool would it be? From the story we've had so far, though, she's got a different way of thinking than us. So it'd be interesting to see if they could turn that round so she does go side by side with the Traveller. But currently, the storyline's telling us otherwise. Assuming we made it 2030 without dropping a good point. You're going to play with kids' Genshin together and tell them, well, kiddos, when you're all only vitamins, I killed Lupus all by myself. Nice. That's very cool. Lupus Ghost. Native Amazon go, oh, cool. Romania. 7.5 years away. I know, 7.5 years sounds such a long time, doesn't it? Right. We do have to finish, unfortunately. I am at that point where I'm going to struggle if we do too much more. So, we have managed to get to the island between Liyue and Inazuma, with lots still to do around here by the looks of things. Let's just come out of the game and then we'll have a quick chat. I've got another achievement I didn't know as well. Where's that? Mortal Travail Series 2, Unlimited Power. I've only got one achievement left to do there, and that's the whole thing done. Which is Vera's Melancholy Series. Don't know. I haven't really looked at all the achievements, so I've not really focused on them either. Right, let's come out of the game and then we'll have a quick chat. There we go. So, that is it for this evening. Thank you all for joining us. It's been amazing as always. Always brilliant conversations in the chat as well. We will continue on from where we are tomorrow evening. Same time, start time as this evening was, so 9:30 GMT in the evening. We are live tomorrow morning from 8:30 in the morning till midday for Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the DLC, which I'm looking forward to doing and starting. There are videos out every day this week as well, like I've said. So that's tomorrow. Wednesday morning, I think we're on Black Flag's DLC again. Thursday evening is Valhalla's new DLC that drops. But Genshin Impact tomorrow evening. And we'll continue trying to get Inazuma. But there's still lots to do. And we can head back anytime to Monster and Liyue and clear my side missions and all that good stuff. Unfortunately, Wishing tonight wasn't brilliant. We did get a 4-star sword, but it wasn't something we wanted. We wanted someone 5-star character ideally. And we've now changed our Traveller to be Electro, which is different, and we're going to have to get used to that as well. We played just in October 2020 because we were hyping it up. It wasn't worth it. I realised it was going to be too long to finish. So we started because a couple of our subscribers suggested it. And said, give it a go on stream, and we think you'd enjoy it. And we've been doing it ever since that, and that wasn't that long ago. It's not normally my style of game. I like more realistic, like Assassin's Creed and stuff like that. I like that kind of thing. So it's very different to what we'd normally play. But as I said, as we got into it, I'm glad the subscribers suggested it because it's been brilliant. To be honest, it has been a fantastic game to learn. The story's really good, and I love the exploration as well. The theory is that we'll reunite with a sibling and two-side fight against gods from Celestia. It's a nice theory. It could happen. I'd like to see how they change her mind, though, about the current situation. That's the big thing. Server, we're on the EU server, Europe server. You're from UK, yeah, I'm from UK. Thank you very much, Crazy Irishman. Thank you for joining us, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow for Freedom Cry. See you then. So, that is it for this evening. We are done. Literally, I am done. 2 big streams today. So as always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. You guys are incredible. Thank you very much, Kathy. See you again very soon. If we don't, we'll see you Thursday, I'm sure. It's great. I've really enjoyed it. Waiting for the next Genshin Impact live. Thank you very much, David. Thank you very much. Simmer, legend. Thank you. And I want to say, I don't know how to pronounce the name. I want to attempt to. I apologise to get it wrong. Quixis? Something along the lines. I apologise if I get it wrong. Pronunciation is definitely not my forte. But yes, so thank you very much for the conversation, the likes, the views, and the... I've said that completely wrong. Thank you very much for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. That was what I was trying to say. Until my medication's kicked in. It's been incredible, as always. 2 massive big streams today. It's been brilliant. So we'll see you again tomorrow evening for Genshin Impact, tomorrow morning for Black Flag. And good night from us. Enjoy your morning, your afternoon, or your evening, wherever you are. And we'll see you all again very soon, I'm sure. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the like that's went up. Thank you very much, guys. See you later.